just not presidential. We've looked, we haven't seen anybody comparing this to September 11th or the Oklahoma City bombing, at least it relates to whatever the president's role here may be. But obviously, he is among those who has had some pretty tough rhetoric as it relates to all of these individuals, including the two individuals who received these latest packages. We don't know anything who are targets of these latest packages. We don't know anything about the motivation of this mail bomber, but we do know that within the last week, the president did go after Cory Booker, the senator, Democrat from New Jersey, saying, among other things, that he was a horrible mayor, saying that if he became president, as he's likely or suspected that he might run in 2020, the president said that Booker would run the country the hell into the ground, to use his language. He's been critical of James Clapper in the past, grouping him together with John Brennan, the former CIA director, and the former President Barack Obama as well. But just the latest from here at the White House again, Stephanie, is so far, we are hearing nothing from them. We do know the president, in his comments in the East Room earlier this week, spoke out against violence and violent rhetoric. But then some of his public comments since, people have suggested, seem to undercut the original message. Steph?
His public comments since and before, let's remind our audience, and let's always remind our audience, while the president talks about the negative media bias, it's called fact-checking. Every day the President of the United States lies, and every day the media fact-checks him. So calling him a liar surely makes him feel terrible and angry, and if he would like that to stop, he should stop lying. Senator.
Well, I agree, Stephanie. If the President is upset and his feelings are hurt, what he should do is start acting presidential. He should make a statement today, not only condemning the violence, but supporting an American free press. He should pick up the phone and call Barack Obama and Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton and express concern about their safety. He should make sure and call on all of us as the national leader to tone it down in terms of the rhetoric of the last 10 days of these campaigns, and not go out and attack his political adversaries as enemies. And when he goes off to does his campaign rally tonight, whatever state he is, whoever he's attacking, he maybe have said we have differences, but at the end of the day, we're Americans.
Would they take that call with an open mind and an open heart? Because we are in a hyper-politicized moment, and we are less than 2 weeks from the midterms. If the president did exactly what you're saying and put country first and do something presidential, that might be the pivot people were waiting for so long. Would Democrats receive him with open arms?
I absolutely believe we would. I mean, listen, I have huge frustrations with this president on a whole host of issues. But in moments like this, we're up to 12 bombs, we don't know how many more are in the mail or being sent. If there's ever a time to be presidential, if there's ever a time to be a leader,
yeah,
if
he'd
there's ever a
take
time
this
to
and use
actually
it for his political
maybe
scam.
have MSNBC and
Get a brownie
CNN
button in
actually
his
compliment him,
asshole.
step up and be presidential.
We do. Let's make something clear, that when the president does things that are positive for the country, when we talk about the economy on days that it is doing well, we absolutely give the president credit. The issue is his constant unforced errors. Even on things that are going well, he overstates them, and that's what blows my mind.
And well, the fact that he has created this new normal where he can, let's just call it out what it is, lie on a daily basis. And then when he's caught up on that and condemn the fact checkers, is, that is not the way American politics, that's not the way American businesses work.
Okay, but right there, we're looking, that is 50 seconds between 8th and 9th. They're transporting the package with that potential bomb inside it. Actually, let's just bring Rahima Ellison 1 second. Rahima, walk us through what we're looking at.
What's happening right now, Stephanie, it just passed me. It's the New York City Police Department. It's called a TCV truck. It looks like a small cement mixer. This is what authorities use to place the suspicious package inside of this contained unit, and it hopefully, if there were to be an explosion, this unit could contain it. So they're going to bring this suspicious package outside of the mail sorting facility and put it inside of this TCV truck. I have to tell you also that according to our cameraman Tim, who was here on the scene moments before I was, when the call came through from the postal department that they had a suspicious package, the fire department was here in a matter of moments. It was pandemonium on the street because people were running away from the fire truck because the alert is at a very high state here in New York City, because we already have been reporting about suspicious packages being found, and people have been told to be on the lookout. So there was fear right here on this corner where I'm standing at 52nd and 8th Avenue, one of the busiest areas in the world, not just in the United States. And people were running, not knowing what was about to happen. Right now, you can see that the police are still on the scene. Fire trucks are here, the state police is here, the bomb squad is here, trying to figure out what in the world they have this time. It was spotted by the postal inspectors this morning.